How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and I'm back with another banger. So yeah, thank you so much for all you guys' donations on the Super Chat and the Venmo and the PayPal. Link will be in the description again as usual. But yeah, thank you for your donations. It's going a long way. It helps out with the show. I'm definitely still trying to get that call-in feature, but with that being said, it's a fight that I want to talk about that's coming up. Well, that possibly could come up. It's not scheduled, it's not slated or anything, but it's a possible fight that could happen in 2019. It could possibly be, the first pay-per-view for either fighter, and that's Vasyl Lomachenko versus Gervonta Davis. And the reason why I say this fight is because you have Jose Pedraza versus Vasyl Lomachenko. It's coming up later this year, possibly early next year. But we all know that Jose Pedraza lost. His only sole loss was to Gervonta Davis. And Vasyl Lomachenko is slated to face Jose Pedraza for the unified belts. Vasyl Lomachenko has a belt, and he has two belts now, I believe. And this is going to be a third belt, if I'm not mistaken, for Lomachenko if he can beat Jose Pedraza, which I think he will, and I don't think he'll have any problems beating Jose Pedraza. And I think he's going to try to do it in devastating fashion, and he's going to try to do it faster than Gervonta Davis, in my opinion. With that being said, I think that Gervonta Davis has the skills to possibly disrupt Lomachenko. I think right now Lomachenko is better, than Gervonta Davis, skill-wise. But the deciding factor is the power, or one of the deciding factors is the power. You know what I mean? And I think that could be a big, key in that fight if Gervonta Davis could hit Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand, Gervonta Davis has one-punch knockout power, and that's rare in the division that they're in right now. At 130, 135 pounds, Vasyl Lomachenko is 5 pounds heavier at a heavier weight division than Gervonta Davis. That's why I said that this is a future matchup that could possibly go down in 2019, possible pay-per-view. And I think, both fighters keep building their resumes and keep, building their keep building their fighting profile up. I think that this is a fight that can definitely happen, and I think that this is a fight that could possibly happen on pay-per-view. With that being said, Bob Arum has done a great job with Vasyl Lomachenko in marketing him and getting him out there to the public, to the casual fan. A lot of people say, well, he could have did better, he could have did this, he could have did that. Vasyl Lomachenko wanted to be rushed. It wasn't in Bob Arum's hands. Vasyl Lomachenko wanted to be rushed. He wanted to fast track. Now we're seeing all of these other fighters do this. They want to be fast tracked. Some fighters we see it backfired on. Some fighters we see it is successful on. Very few in between that is successful in. And the amount of fights that Vasyl Lomachenko has, he has only about 12 fights. And he's already two division world champion, 2 to 3 division world champion. And I mean, his stardom has just been, rising over the years. I mean, over these, it hasn't even really been that many years, you know what I mean? Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, is rising. And I think the Jose Pedraza fight versus Vasyl Lomachenko is going to be a big telltale sign on both fighters. You know what I mean? We're going to see what Vasyl Lomachenko can do with Gervonta Davis's leftovers. And then I think a lot will be said about Gervonta Davis and Vasyl Lomachenko because they're going to have a mutual opponent. And I think from that day forward, a lot of people are going to be wanting that fight, you know what I mean, after the Jose Pedraza versus Vasyl Lomachenko fight. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And until the next time, you guys, peace.